Hey, it's Andrew Miles Project. Today I am for a trashy snack. It's not really a trashy snack. I got a holiday party to go to today, and so I am making chicken wings. My mother-in-law Linda says make chicken wings, so that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna fry them up, and I have the oil starting to go, and I have to mix up the batter now. So stick with me with the Andrew Miles Project. So I got the chicken here. What I did was I bought some drumlets that are already hooked up to the wing. So what you do is I cut them all up, and they're kind of still frozen a little bit, so I let them out. So now I got to make the batter, and I love chicken wings. If you don't like chicken wings, then you're a loser then. And in my book, if you don't like chicken wings, you're a big time loser. So now I have to get the batter going. So, and I got to be at my in-laws at 5:30. It's 4 o'clock. So let's get cooking. Then I have to change my clothes. I got my Lions t-shirt on right now, but I want to look kind of decent. So, and make sure when you're cooking, if you're frying them, well, I'll get to that part in a second. Let's get going with this part first, making the batter. So stick with me. Andrew Miles Project. So chicken right here time. I have the Drake's crispy fry mix that I used. I made this for my father-in-law a few years back for, I think it was for a Super Bowl or something like that, or a playoff game. I think for the Lions playoff game last year, one of the games. But he really liked it, so I'm making this again. But the last time I did this was at the restaurant with the deep fryer. So hopefully I can get this oil, and I'm using canola oil, which actually fries better than anything else. Neutral taste, so you don't get that oily taste to it. So let's get going. So I'm gonna dump this in. Oh, and yeah, I'm doing a beer batter. So a good beer is a Miller High Life. I don't drink anymore, so I'm not gonna use all this beer, but I'm not gonna drink any of it. So I don't know what to do with the rest of it. I wish it would sell beer in smaller cans or just solo bottles. So let's get this in here. I don't even know how much I'm going to use. I never measure out anything. Really, this is one bag here. I'm probably going to have to use another one also. But yeah, kind of mad. Not mad, but Marilyn's got to work tonight. So I'm flying solo. We were supposed to make a punch, but I was like, she's like, no, not make the punch. Don't make the punch. I was like, okay. So it's a year of first, first time I'm going by myself. And I think we're going to my brother-in-law's. I'm not sure what he's making. Yeah, he likes to smoke a bunch of meat. But this here, I'm going to get a little messy here. So it happens. Cooking. So I'm gonna mix that like that. I'm gonna add a little bit of my own stuff here to make it look good or taste good. Have to find something. I should have prepped myself more. Here we go. She got this free at a food show. It's Texas Pete's Dust Dry Seasoning. It's a little bit spicy, so a little bit will go a long way. And of course, I gotta beat it down a little bit because we don't use it that much. And probably humidity in Michigan. Solid as a rock. Fudge. Well, maybe I won't be using that one. We'll find something here. Jack Daniel's pork rub. Smokiness to this. Maybe that'll help. I don't want it too spicy. So there's some people that don't like spicy stuff. Let's mix this up. I'm gonna grab just a wooden spoon here to mix this up a little bit. So let's add this up. I hear the oil popping. You might get a little dirty. Actually, I'm gonna grab some rubber gloves in a minute here. So let's add the beer. Doesn't really matter what beer you use. Girl at the beer store, the liquor store, said a lot of people use IPAs. I think I did this last time with Guinness, but it made the batter kind of dark. It tasted good. Let's give this a mix and check out what the thickness is going to be like. You really got to mix it up really good. You don't want any dryness in this. And looks like I already got to add more beer to this. I'm glad I've got one of these then, like a bigger can. Give that another mix. Mix it until you almost have the consistency of like a pancake batter. That's too thick. You don't want any dry. More beer. I mean, you know, some people say the holidays, it gets them down a little bit. I think I added too much here. Still kind of lumpy. You want to get the lumps out. So keep mixing. This might be time consuming. But oh well, you want something good? Takes time. So I'm going to cut back next after this. I mix this up nice to putting the chicken in. So I'll be right back. Chicken over here, all ready to go. And then I got the batter, a nice beer batter ready to go. And what you want to do is, well, I got a plastic glove on, so I don't want to make a mess. I should roll up my sleeves. Give me 1 second to roll up my sleeve here. So here we go. What you want to do is, I'm just going to put a bunch in here and let them swim in here. And you don't want to, I should have removed the skin on this, but whatever. You want to put a bunch in here, and this should be all right for now. Got a lot of frying to do. So actually I'm going to move this chicken out of the way. Move it over here. Little station I made. I'm going to put this right by the oil that's still heating up. I added a little bit vegetable oil in there, a little bit more depth in the pan. So when I bring you up, I'm going to dip these in the batter. And then when you put it, I'll show you when I put it in the pan what I do. Is I'm going to do a little shake when I put it in there. But right now, waiting for the oil still to heat up. And a way to check the heat of the oil is, I'm just going to do this, do a little drip of batter in there. I think we're ready to go. Don't want to bunch this up because the heat will go down in the pan. I want to get a little closer so I'm not dripping. So let's get ready. So far so good. Nothing burnt, nice golden brown finish. Can't wait to show you what I'm going to do after I'm done all frying the stuff. Let's put this last chicken right in there. I'm gonna plop them all in there. A nice coating on it. Batch here. Really doesn't take that much time. You just got to worry about make sure it's all cooked. So I'm going to put it in the oven after I do a certain glaze. Get rid of this dish here. So I'll be right back. In your Mom's Project. Like, comment, subscribe. So okay. Sorry about my head shadow. So I put this stuff right on here. Tabasco sweet and spicy sauce. It's not hot really. It reminds me of Buffalo Wild Wings Asian Zing minus the pepper seeds. So I'd give that a try if I was you. So right here, I'm going to put these in the oven so the glaze maybe, well, hard to say, maybe caramelizes on them. So I'm going to pop these in the oven and we'll check it out in a little bit. Okay. So I did the first batch here and I'm trying one out. Just make sure it looks good. I tried it and it's done perfect. Oh, it's good.